You're already here, so just fucking go on and do it. Fucking get it over. It's all working out in the wash anyway. But first and fucking foremost, excuse me, is unavoidable. Alright, I think I'm almost safe to take these fucking sleep gels. Technically, I'm not supposed to take it with alcohol, but considering I'm going for the long haul here, I think, I can responsibly measure, I mean, a normal dose. I'm not going to take any more than a normal dose with my water, and I'll have a year and a half left. So, yeah. So, but basically, that's the thing there. These fucking doctors, right? Let me explain something to you, because I'm pretty fucked up right now. They've been telling me I've had asthma since I was about 13, 14. I know I don't expect anybody to actually fucking give a shit about all these fucking details, right? But like, try to fucking hear me out if you can fucking retell the story in your head. Try to recount it or something. Because I started writing a book about this. In fact, I have a rough draft of it here in front of me, but I wasn't able to finish it a couple of years ago, so I kept going. Because, it's probably not important, but it might be. I mean, I don't know, it's just a story. It's one fucking dude's, version of events. That's neither here nor there. I'm like old stuffy as I'm talking about it. Because, yeah, I was shedding some tears. Alright, so, let's think about this logic. Alright, so these guys, I was between about 13, 14, 15. I went through multiple bouts with bronchitis and flu and inflammation and stuff. And basically, what the doctor told me at that point, it's unfucking canny. Like, just leaking fluids at the moment. And yeah, totally playing for that. I don't give a shit. Blowing up my fucking nose goblins. It's neither here nor there. Because I have like hours to do this thing, right? No, I don't. Don't listen to a word I say. Nothing makes sense, and there is no plan here. It's all entirely random. The universe is a discombobulated, disordered machine that has no logic involved. Logic is bullshit. If anybody tells you logic is real, you could tell them to go, logic themselves or something, because it makes no sense. But we'll not get into that. I'm not supposed to go off on these random tangents. I wanted to go on that fucking tangent, but I'm not gonna fucking go there right now. What I am gonna say is I'm a little fucking angry about something. I mean, I'm not resentful. I'm not trying to hold on to resentments. I think that's fucking unhealthy, right? I try not to hold these things in too much, but I tend to hold these things in a lot, and then I come up, and I start saying a lot of really inappropriate shit at inappropriate moments, and I'm correct. But it's just the way that I handle things, I'm not trying to, do things like that. But, I'm trying to throw shit around, bust through walls like the fucking Incredible Hulk, because I'm 135 fucking pounds. Like, what am I going to do? I am threatening you with my fucking massive fucking disobedient fucking. Yeah. All right. I'm going on that fucking rant right now. There's nothing to do with any of that. And there was a point to this whole fucking thing, which was I'm not going to get angry about this stuff. I don't resent these things. There's a list of things that I don't resent anymore. I'm trying to get specific about it because, there are some specific things that I need to let go of. Like, there is absolutely no fucking logical reason for me to continue to be angry about stupid things I can't control and will continue to exist regardless of my fucking, really discontentedness about the situation or whatever that fucking thing is, right? I have no control over, like random events in the universe and the way people behave and, especially like the way people drive. Like, I could continue to rant about it, and it's kind of funny, and it's true. Like people drive like fucking shit, and I can say it all the time. And then I almost hit that dude in the crosswalk, but he ended up, like drunkenly assaulting me he wasn't in a fucking crosswalk. Why am I even saying that? Now I'm fucking justifying his behavior. He was at a fucking freeway on ramp. I'm altering the fucking story to justify the fact that this dude put himself in a dangerous situation. And why? Because I'm trying to rationalize the fact that, I'm still being a kind of, self centered asshole in the situation. But, like, really, he was doing something illegal and dangerous, and it wasn't actually my fault. I just didn't yield to the fucking situation at hand, which is, like, completely off fucking tangent, right? Like, this is the whole point, though. It's all connected. It is actually connected, and this is logical. But none of what I'm saying is logical because it didn't connect back to the ultimate, except that it did. Mikey. So if I sound like an insane person, I mean, you can call the National Guard, the Coast Guard. I'm right on the coast, but I mean, I'm not. I mean, I am not losing my shit. I'm just like really, really not. What's the fucking words I'm looking for? I'm swearing a lot. I'm speaking in different like patterns of voice. It's really discombobulated. I was talking to myself earlier, and I was like, this shit's really fucked up. Like I'm putting myself through this shit intentionally, and basically in the morning I'm gonna put myself through some more shit intentionally. But it's a good thing because I'm. What was the topic of this conversation? I feel like I created this stream and I had a point, but I wouldn't remember because. Okay, so I have like this support group of people and stuff, and sometimes I don't even know how they're, why I'm. Yeah. So, and then I have all these other questions I don't want to talk about on the stream because it's like, stuff that we shouldn't really contemplate in public. But, a lot of people have those thoughts. And so basically, well, thank you. Totally unintended live stream. I'm just trying to get through the evening, basically, and then I'm doing a sobriety program for the next 2 weeks, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm very cynical about it. It makes me think. It makes me think. Yeah, we're trying to keep the old cranial mechanisms working, lubricated. Stay lubricated, everybody. Our systems, they need frequent um, lubrication. Like we rely on fluids. I mean, preferably water. You can have other fluids, but we really need water because that's just what our bodies rely on. And I mean, I've been dehydrated recently because I neglected myself, and I tend to do that sometimes. I start moving too fast, and I think oh well, just another day, and then wow, I've really neglected myself over these past 3 days. But you know, who am I? I have to value myself, and that's something I struggle with. But it's something I also am trying to work on. And I feel like I've completely lost the point of whatever I was talking about, if I was talking about anything important at all. I know I definitely I had a thing, but I lost the thing, and now it doesn't seem too terribly important. Not as important as you folks out there. So I think I'll try to spend the time I have here more wisely. And much love to Pixie Storms, Mikey Seuss 4. Um, yeah, I'll have a long day tomorrow, and probably more information after that. I mean, I expect I'll probably have a lot to say because I'm going cold turkey. I mean, that's the plan at least, and I don't know what to expect. So I'm not, you know, I am okay. I'm fucking terrified. There you go. I have no idea what I'm going to be dealing with, how I'm going to feel. I expect to feel well. I don't want to project how I expect to feel. I just want to try and figure out how I do feel when I get there. So there you are. And there you have it. Um, thank you everybody for coming by, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a update, check in with you soon. And much love to everybody. Be kind, be well, and try not to be a stupid monkey. All right. Good night.